Right. Alright, welcome in anybody who's watching. I spent about 3 hours the other night to set myself up for this run. I skipped over the Chalice Dungeon and everything so we don't have to deal with it. Here's the build. We're at a level 100 and that's not going to change for the entirety or for the, for the rest of this run. A lot of strength and some arcane. And some skill. Because, as you can see, my right-handed weapons AR is kind of high. And that's thanks to these blood gems that I'm running. But you can't see them. Hold on. Hold on. I'll show you these blood gems. I got a couple of curse tempering blood gems, and because the imprints on the base version suck, I also had to do one of these, but it was easy to get. A couple of 24%ers, and I can guess things aren't going to be quite so difficult. How did this guy die? Who is he fighting? He killed himself with the Chikage. Of course. Okay, I think Amelia was up next. So let's do that. Okay. Is this a new game plus run? Nope, this is base game. What's up, Juan, Nathan, and Scott? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I figured today we'll just have some fun today. Instead of watching me slowly put things together. I figured we just have some fun, kill a few bosses for a couple, kill all the bosses over the next couple of hours. Let's have some fun. Besides, everyone loves the Tonitrus. People can shit on the Tonitrus all they want, but think about it. The big old, electric ball on a stick. The power of the Tesla mace shall serve me well. Oh yeah. I have a very great appreciation for this weapon. All things considered, this thing is an absolute boss-killing machine. Actually, I forgot to put on my beast blood. Okay, Amelia. What you got to say? Not a lot. Well, that was fun. Riveting. I mean, I'm a little powerful for this, this part of the game, but, you get the basic idea of what this thing's capable of. Yeah, even, you wouldn't, because, beasts resist electricity, so it's like, you wouldn't think it would be this this useful on them, but it is. One day I'll make a Tonitrus build, I will be ecstatic. Jewels. Hardy har har. I'm killing these fuckers in a single hit. What about these big guys? Well, so what's the deal today? The deal today is just for us to hang out, have some fun, and watch me kick the shit out of these bosses with this build that I made over the course of 3 hours. It's amazing what you can get done with the Chalice dungeons. So. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a full Chalice dungeon run and we'll face Queen Yharnam. I've actually never done that, by the way. I never went through the trouble of facing off against the Queen. Favorite weapon aside from the stake driver? Favorite weapon? Probably just it's probably the Whirligig Saw. It's not the best weapon. It's don't get me wrong, it's top 5, but it's not the best weapon. The best weapon's a Saw Cleaver. But in terms of how it plays, it's the Whirligig Saw. It's just a big pizza cutter. And the sound of the blade whirring as you attack stuff, super satisfying to hear. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Burial Blade. Burial Blade's my favorite. Big ol' scythe, and it does its job real well. Even if you can't bump it. I can't imagine the Forbidden Woods are going to be too difficult. Yeah, I'm immune to the, you know, this, you know. I love putting on the plus 100 Beast Rune. Its fall damage just doesn't apply. It means nothing to me. I don't know if it's the plus 100 Beast Rune itself that gives you complete fall negation, or if it's... Oh yeah, I love Burial Blade. Like, it doesn't do the most damage, but it does deal an incredible amount of damage while dealing an incredible amount of knockback. Plus, it's a big-ass scythe. It's a 7-foot scythe. What is not to love? Make my way downtown. So all the beasts. The pizza cutter is amazing. I'm a big fan of Saw Spear. Oh yeah, Saw Spears. And just in terms of what it can do, it's probably top 3 weapons in the game. Does it hit as hard as a Saw Cleaver? No. But you can make it hit almost as hard, while also having more utility. I wouldn't say all the Beast Runes take away fall damage. The ones damn. Powerful for the oral. Yeah. Who in their right mind would want to go up against you when you're holding that thing? What was I saying? Oh, the Beast Runes. I think, like, the base game Beast Rune gives you a little bit of fall negation, but only a little bit, but the plus 100, like, completely negates it. Because I have yet to fall down a, you know, except for something that can instantly kill me, because, you know, there are kill boxes. I don't think I take fall damage from anything. Which is extraordinarily helpful. Oh, I think the boys of Yharnam are gonna have a bad time. Oops. Hoppy little bastard, aren't you? But it doesn't matter. Shocking, isn't it? I do love this thing. I have very great appreciation for it. I keep bringing that up. Am I playing on PC? Nope, this is PS5. With reverse compatibility and all. What? Didn't I already kill everything back this way? I guess not. He must have survived my initial onslaught. You know what? I am so confident that I'm not going to lose this next fight that I'm not going to get the shortcut. I mean, it's the Shadows of Yharnam. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but like, what's Piggy Boy doing up here? He's a little too close to me, and I don't appreciate it. Well, you actually, there's no port, but you can, there is a way to play on PC, I believe. Alright, we're here. Go back to full. Eat some beast blood. Boost this up. This only lasts for 8 seconds. Start going to town. Oh boy. You're next, schmucko. Bye. This thing is just nuts. And like, don't get me wrong, I get it. I set myself up to be rather powerful thanks to the Chalice Dungeon, but at the same time, the Tonitrus kills bosses like nothing else. Also, it turns out my Moonlight Sword was the lost version of the weapon. I remember. So is it the? Yeah, I have to wonder. Is it like the uncanny version is supposed to be like? Is this it? Is all you can conjure, Burger? Do you need any more proof that I am just like that? And this thing splats too. I guess from fall damage. It's a good feeling. Watching these things just melt. Also, oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Did you get your Tonitrus to +10? I did. I did indeed. I got the ending where you shed a tear and get called just a puppet, haven't given my heart yet. Yeah, you gotta do, like, almost all the human stuff in order to get the true ending. It can... a bit of a drag, but, yeah, or rather, you gotta get your white hair when you go to Free Sophia. Before you can get that ending. You actually don't have to do any more human stuff beyond that point. But yeah, you need the white hair in order to get the true ending. Grab key. What was that? I keep trying to go back to what was I saying? Oh, the weapon versions. Now, it would actually, in order to make myself even more powerful, it would actually be better to go get the uncanny version of this, which I believe has a triangular weapon gem slot instead of the crescent gem slot. But like, I don't know. Regular base game Tonitrus could be, you know, just as powerful. I'm not sure about the lost versions though. Alright, kill spider. Who would have thought that big-ass electric mace is the spider's worst nightmare? And she's particularly weak to bolt, so that's, you know... that's not gonna help her case here. Who knows? I probably should be able to one-cycler. She doesn't teleport away like a jerk. Alright, beast blood. Zappy zaps. Yeah. 5 hits. Spider officially flattened. Oof, difficult. Oof. Glad that's over. Where is she? There she is. I got the white hair and was able to get the true ending. It feels wrong, though, to give my heart after doing all the humanity side quests. Yeah, I don't think I've ever truly appreciated just how good this drip is. The old Yharnam set. The Yharnam. I don't think I ever truly appreciated it. Don't I get that shit on, though? Look at me. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell in this very bright setting, but, the best pest control. Yeah, forget raid. Destroyed the spider faster than the Holy Blade would have. Wouldn't the... Did she have arcane resistance? Because it deals arcane damage. I think. The drippiest. It's the drippiest. It'll drip ya. Hey guys, how's your health plan? Bitch. Oh, he didn't die. Bro hung on. I thought for sure he would one-shot, but hey, this is Yargul. Oh, we gotta kill Paarl. Forgot that. Well, I'll take care of that. Ah! Well, I'll take care of that in a second. So weird. The bell ringing broads. Oh, what? This is the Tonitrus. A big old lightning-y stick. You son of a bitch. Following me all this way? Stalker? A lot of people give the Tonitrus a C, and I get it. But at the same time, it is so strong. It can be so ridiculously strong. It's especially great on women. Ah! Well, I guess I had that punch to the back of the head coming. That's what I get for getting overconfident. That's what I get for having fun. This way. Yeah. Move it. Move it. Oh yeah. I framed right through that laser. I love how the lamp is not there and then it's just there. Come back. It's like that Oreo meme. Come back. Come back. Moonlight gems. Normal. Radio triangle. Radio triangle radial. Uncanny radio waning radial. So the normal's just better. Lost. Radial triangle waning. Yeah, the normal one's just better. What the fuck am I doing? I don't need anything. I mean, I need to kill Paarl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! That's a good feeling. Being this strong. Oh, they're gonna gangbang me. Okay. Well, 2's too much. That's 3 too many. What the? Go through here. I got the best results with the Lost, ironically enough. Really. I feel like waning gems are just inferior. Maybe I'm wrong on that take. Just they're a pain in the ass to farm, and they don't seem to be as good as radials and triangles. Bro followed me from the top. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. I am currently level 100 on this run. I think, and that's not gonna change. We're not gonna level up anymore after this. There's gonna be no level ups on this run. It's just gonna be us kicking ass. Stop that dingling it. My dingling! Alright, now let's go absolutely struggle against the One Reborn. Pardon me, pal. Gotta go deal with those bell maidens. Oh, okay, they died in one. Ow. Okay, they die in one shot. Good. Waning gems are good. The problem is that they're half full. I got a perfect waning at some point, and so I'm gonna use it. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Arcane is the main stat for this kind of damage. Then, no, it's a secondary type. The main damage is 1, so you're gonna want a lot of strength. Okay, here we go. Okay, wait for him to get a little closer. Boost this up. Roll on down. Dive bomb him. And totally get thrown off, I guess. But that's okay. not okay. Why aren't you falling down? Hold on. Zap! Quit your flailing around. Oof. Oh, don't know if I could have made that. Difficult. Ah. Also, the blood moon in this cutscene is my iPad background. Oh, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the blood moon's a great visual. Look deeply into the mummy's crotch. What's up, Ashan? I prefer to burn this barely living abomination to cinders, but who am I to reject the use of lightning when given the chance? Oh yeah. Who'd just say no? I certainly wouldn't. I'd never say no to burn. I'll never say no to just slowly burning something alive. Okay, I guess we could just get Micolash out of the way. Just get him out of here. He's the worst. The absolute worst. Like, what a dick. Yeah, it's funny. We go up against Micolash, right? But I was thinking about it the other night. Micolash is entirely inconsequential for our Lifty. How you doing? Micolash is entirely inconsequential for our journey. The only reason we're fighting him is because he's in the way. What we want is Murgo. We're giving him a Micolashing. 40 Micolashes with a wet noodle. With a wet Tonitrus. Damn. How's this thing frenzying me all the way from back here? The detection on that thing is weird. But now it's not working. Silver beasts are dangerous, man. It's bad enough that they got super long nails. But, they hit really hard, they can blow fire at you. They have lightning. And if that wasn't enough, they got weird worm parasites inside of them, so... Well, not all of them, but, like, most of them. And we got flesh yetis. No, that's a look. The brain is whack with its detection. Yeah, there are times where it's like I'll stand right in its vision, and it won't work. But there are other times where I think I'm totally safe, and I'm behind something, and I'm just getting constantly frenzied. 30 minutes in, we're already at Menses. Oh, trust. Oh, that's a speed run now, but you know we're not counting the other 3 hours of me setting up. The worms. No, not the worms! Not the worms! I got the jukes. Fun fact, if you have fire paper on your weapon, the worms don't kill. Oh, because you burn them out. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Burning them out from the inside. You know what? Micolash has one tap potential, so I'm just gonna get the shortcut. Probably the best thing. You never know how it's gonna go with him. You could be totally set up, have all the damage in the world, but he's gonna reach into the great beyond and pull out, you know, alien spit and kill you. There he goes, up to the great beyond. You doing the DLC too? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not a Bloodborne run without the DLC. You mean if am I going to absolutely dominate the DLC? Maybe. Alright, chase his ass down. Run to the left, so he runs to the right. Okay, that is a change in AI. It's not normal. Okay, go run that way. I'll run this way. Get the shit slapped out of me by a skeleton. Chasing through the hallway. He can give me a cosmic reach around. Yeah, he's gonna give an alien a cosmic reach around and kill you with and kill you. All right, bud. He's so terrified that he can't even bring himself to move. Well, that's phase 2. Have you done the DLC before Murgo's Nice for the special dialogue in the doll? I have not. Well, I mean, I did it before in the past, but just not during this run. How she talks about how Gehrman's sleeping a little easier now. Because, you know, the guilt's been lifted. Oh yeah, I dodged it that time. Sweet. Okay. If you point your nose this way and run this way, not always. He only does it sometimes, son of a bitch. And that's only very rarely. I didn't know. Get down on... I'll use the stump attack. Stop resisting! Give me this, even though I don't need it. Jump directly on his head. Yeah, you see... Given that cosmic reach around right at the beginning there, you know, that's not fun. Bye. You friggin' dick. Let me out. Well, it's nice to blitz through the game. Blitz to these bosses like this, you know? Just being this powerful. You know, this is just an excuse for me to stream and for us to have fun together. But I'm glad I did it, because we would be... I mean, what makes you more happy? Seeing me happy, or seeing me be absolutely miserable for the sake of you guys being happy? I hate his second phase, like 70% of the time out one shot in the... Yeah. Try to stay in his face as quickly, you know, as much as you can. The world is a vampire. I mean, with all the blood that we use, that line applies. You know, we're all basically just vampires here. Secret destroyers. Even though I know. Don't know the other words. Despite how many times he said it, the song is called Bird with Butterfly Wings. Or the Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Despite I'm all rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. I'm just a Micolash in a cage. I like Happy as well. I mean, yeah. Blackwater always says that they have to stop watching after it starts getting so depressing. Happy makes for better content, right? We're just gonna get the wet nurse out of the way now. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be locked out of anything. We're just get her out of the way, finish up this area. What's up, Ollie? Oh, Ollie, I haven't seen you around for a while. Ah. probably should have activated the beast blood before I got in here. Probably not a good idea. Boost up, trick attack. Yep. Dodge. Yep. She is not having a good time right now. Who knows? Maybe she's into shock therapy. Yeah. Bye. Wet nurse. Gone. Dusted. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Yeah, that's a dry nurse. Well, this area is done and over with. Now to think of... let's go get Paarl. Yeah, I came back to the gym. I've been tired, so I didn't catch last couple of shots. I've been tired these past couple of days too, but that's just because my sleep schedule has been fucked up. I've been doing a lot of driving around, having my pops out. He's in, or rather he was, in town from Florida, so. Now that's a dead nurse. What is this? Oh, the eye. Okay. So. Let's go deal with Amygdala. You know what? No. I want beast blood. So let's go to Cathedral Ward. Paarl is gonna be funny. Yeah. He's very shock resistant. But I don't think that matters. Yeah, because I'm running low on beast blood here. Yeah, I'm running low on candy here. My blood candy. Doesn't this thing look dope? Doesn't the Tonitrus just look good? It looks particularly good with this outfit. Noah socializing? You did evolved. Socializing? Well, I mean, I socialize with you guys. Socialize with my friends on Discord. And I'll have a nice conversation with strangers out in the open. Who's all left for bosses? Oh, many things. We got Logarius, we got Amygdala, we've got Paarl, we've got, I'm missing one. Oh, we got, the Celestial Emissaries, we've got Navigatus, we got all the DLC. You know, we got plenty to do. We've got plenty of lives to take. You know, pray the Lord my soul to take. I'm taking that. I'm about to fry that soul to death. Nothing could survive. How long you been streaming as a hobby? Since January. But hopefully now it can become more like an occupation. You know, soon enough. Well, maybe not streaming exactly, making videos. The streaming's fun. Early what? Crap. But it's really the videos that are currently making me any money. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But hopefully sooner than later. Hope it does for you too. You haven't. I don't know if I have a knack for it, but maybe I'm just charming. Like, oh fuck, got 3 dogs coming after me. Maybe I'm just charming like that. Streaming is very, very challenging to figure out for me. Because there's so much you gotta do, and it's not just enough to start streaming or anything. You gotta use overlays, and you gotta do so many specific things in order to make it look good. When for videos, it's just like edit video, post video, you know? What the fuck is bro doing? He's walking on air. Get him out of here. Now I get why Paarl is just a skeleton. It's the funny cartoon shock effect. Now. You are not sucking my intelligence out of my body this time. Not again! And she was sucking. Charming? I don't think so. Special, yeah, for sure. Doesn't think I'm charming, but thinks I'm special in many different kinds of ways. Yeah, I'm my own kind of special. Next to Celestial Embarrassment, then Macaroni. Macarotus. Then we got Pasta. Pasta sauce. Yeah, it's like every time you go to say your name, it just starts devolving more and more into food. Yeah, one thing I will say that I don't particularly enjoy about the Tonitrus is that the buff only lasts 8 seconds. I get that you can apply it just whenever you want, it costs you nothing. It literally costs nothing, but still. Might be old news, but did you rage quit Wuchang that one night? I don't think... No, I didn't rage quit, but I did... Well... No. The power went out. Yeah, the power went out that night. I was trying to beat, Honglan. I was trying to beat Honglan, but, power went out. Again, just like last time, from right of the apartment to the left. Boo! For like half a second. I did beat Honglan, by the way. I did. And then I played for like 8 more hours before I realized I was playing for 18 hours. Alright, let's see how these boys are like. Weapon at risk. Well, that's unacceptable. Even still, I'm still gonna kick your asses. Doesn't matter if my weapon's at risk. You're at risk. That. The hell? Okay, yeah. The weapon at risk thing. That's not good. That's it. My equipment rage. More like the whole neighborhood rage quit. Yeah, this would go a whole lot smoother if my weapon wasn't on the verge of breaking. Yeah, that's another thing. I noticed that this thing has about half the durability of every other weapon in the game. It only has 100 durability, whereas everything else has like 200. So we gotta fix that real quick. Let's fix this bad boy up. Gehrman was so disappointed in me for losing to the Celestial Emissary that he dipped. He couldn't even look at me. Okay. Prepare my weapon. Go back and kill these little bastards. Yeah, Gehrman was just too disappointed in me. Well, to be fair, the Celestial Emissaries do bitch slap you very, very, very hard. There you go. Alright, eat my candy. Buff up. Oh, you guys thought you were bad. You thought you were bad. Look at him run like a bitch. Shit. Bye. Ah, I know. Real big shocker. I won. Oof. Oh, what's up, Abdikoto? I didn't see you there. I was too busy winning. Shinning! Granddaddy Gehrman was so sad he went back behind the tree for his nap. I can't even look at you. Okay. Now we've got our candy. Yeah. What do you do against the Celestial Emissary? Win? Duh. The Healing Church. I'm sure they're really on the up and up. So, are they hostile? Why are they all hostile? Why are these things all hostile? Why is literally everything in this game hostile to you specifically, but not to each other? I get it. Without that, there'd be no game. But at the same time, still. Is it because you're tied to the moon presence? Is that why anything kin-related wants to kill you, except for Ebrietas, who could give a shit less? The only reason Ebrietas is fighting us is because we decided to start shit, just because. We wanted that smoke, and she's like, alright, bet. Alright, candy. Smack. This thing actually does build a beast blood decently well, I'd say. Ow. Gonna need a health back. Ah. What? I know she hits hard, but with this damage negation... I still had like 60% of my health level with my current damage negation that she shouldn't have done quite that much damage. Okay. That was, yeah, sometimes the damage calculation in this game doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I just won't share macaroni, so she's getting a spanking. Yeah, sometimes the damage calculation, it doesn't seem like it makes a whole lot of sense. Because there have been times where it's just like, I'll have like a shitload of health, and I'll go up against something like Lawrence or something. And it's on base new game. Like, I'll have more health than I have right now, and he'll just fucking one-tap me. I haven't used Beast Blood or anything. He just, boom, dead. And I just think, how? And then I go to fight him again, and he doesn't do nearly that much damage. So I have to wonder what causes that, you can't call it counter damage, because counter damage doesn't do that much. Alright, here I am, starting shit again. Are you gonna try running me over? Oh no, surprisingly she didn't. Zap. Look. Why didn't you roll? No, that time was just the game not listening to me. I had like a whole 2 seconds to roll, and I pressed circle, like, I'm like, okay, roll. Roll, 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 roll. No, then I'm dead. I had the stamina for it. I don't know why I didn't move. I get one miss input, one drop input, but like 8. No, that's a bit concerning. Okay, let's try this again, and this time, don't instantly crit me, and don't bullshit me by dropping my input 8 times. Add stamina. I don't know why it... Beast Blood. Okay, it's again. You dropped my input. I got run over somehow. Even though I was out of the way. The hitbox on this buff doesn't make a whole lot of sense sometimes. Good. Ah, give me that head. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Zap. Oh, but that doesn't feel good, does it? Heavy attack. Stop dropping my inputs, please. There we go. That's how you do it. Even if I did get run over, like a bunch of times. Let's see. What's next on the agenda? Ooh, maybe Paarl. Let me get Paarl out of the way. He's the easiest to get to. Oh, Gehrman's not here because the house is burning. Oh, I forget. Okay. I was wondering where the fuck he's at. Oh, I only bought 10 of them. That's right. Let me go stock up. Well, I can. Purchase items. You'd be like that Super Xavier. Oh no, it's that Super Xavier who did the original skin. It's like he's over here. It's Kratos grabbing Helios's head. Give me that head, hey yo! Paarl. That's right. Paarl. Unseen Village. Wait, Unseen Village? Should have went. I think I should have went Chapel. I honestly don't think it matters. I got the shortcut anyway. I don't feel like going back just so I can come back. Bloodborne Remaster gonna give us Demon Souls teleport system and 15 more FPS, and it'll be the best thing since 2020, since sliced bread. Since sliced Yharnamite. Unseen Village works, because, yeah. It'll work just fine. Because it has to. Who knows, maybe I'll kill those other 2 hunters while I'm here. I don't know what they drop. I'm sure, ow. I'm sure Juan's seen Blackwater at least a couple times. I love how this guy just... Why is he faster than me? Okay. Yeah, I'm never a fan of the whole I'm faster than you just because I said so thing. Damn it. Oh. Oh, he's got the cannon, that's right. Stop your hopping around and die? Stop. How is that a one tap? Oh my god. Now you're just bullshitting me again. How is... I get that the cannon is strong, but there's no reason that should have been a one tap. Don't give me that bullshit. You got entire bosses firing, hitting you with their strongest fucking move and not killing me. But then these fucking guys one tap me. Don't give me that bullshit. The damage calculations for this game, a lot of the time, don't make any fucking sense. I was missing 2% of my health. And I wasn't using Beast Blood. Why did I instantly fucking die? It's because they keep hopping around and that's what's pissing me off so much. But at the same time, that cannonball shouldn't do that kind of damage, especially when we hit them with the cannonball, it only does like 100 damage. These fuckers have got like 3,000 attack. You hit them with something that costs 12, you know, bullets, and it only does like 100 damage. Yeah, the cannon doesn't do, the cannon and other, you know, guns, unless you use bone marrow ash, doesn't do dick against these guys. Yeah. Just died. Oh my god! Stop bullshitting me. There. It dodges me a bunch of fucking times. Nope. Okay, that's like 4 hops, 5 hops, 6 hops. I haven't done anything yet. 7, 8. Die, you son of a bitch. That's like 12 at this point. Quit your dodging around. Fuck! Do you even drop anything? Claw mark. Big deal. And bullets. Ooh. Yeah, slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. 10 hops this time. Yeah, crisscross. Yeah, I probably don't need it, but, yeah. A little beast blood probably won't hurt. You could knock his ass down before he even bothers to okay. I didn't realize. I think he's having a little trouble. Hey, where'd he go? I don't see him. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a dark beast here. Oh well. Well, it's probably just best to move on. I didn't realize you could just bitch slap him before he even bothers to boost up. Wow, you learn something new every playthrough. So what now? We can go get Amygdala. Yeah, go get Amygdala. Am I missing one? Well, besides Logarius. Am I missing a different one? I think I got them all. Amy time. Then, were. Okay, let's see if I can one-tap this bastard. Can he even be one-tapped on the wall? No, he can't. That is well beyond how much health he's got, but I don't think he can be one-tapped while he's on the door. Amygdala. I always end up saving Logarius for last because he just takes the longest to get to. Yeah, it's a fucking journey before you can get to him, so it's like... More like Darkbeast Paarl, or you know what I'm saying? These guys, yeah, I learned that these silver beasts can actually drop blood gems here. Not very good ones, but like, yeah, they drop fire blood gems, so you can make like a fire saw spear build, which is what I did way back in the day. Back in the day, you weren't there. Doesn't matter anyway, because you wouldn't understand. Oh, every year as I ask, you know, full of controversy, it just gets worse. Does anybody know what tune I was referencing with all that? I bet none of you even know, do you? Back in the day, which was Wednesday, by the way. You know what? Fuck this thing. I'm strong enough for it. I was definitely strong enough for it. Ow! I was talking a tune. I was saying, where were you when it you know, where were you when it happened? Where could you be found? It was a Megadeth tune. This is a way of life, a life that was born free. And you know, funny enough, that particular I forget what Back in the Day. That's what it's called. It's called Back in the Day. And that particular Megadeth tune was actually premiered on an episode of Duck Dodgers. They got the rights to the song just for that one episode, but they didn't get the actual members of Megadeth for the episode. All right, Amy, Beast Blood, right over here. Gonna slam down. We're gonna boost up, wait for her to jump, start to attack, smack her in the face, smack her again, dig my hand into her face, rip it out, kill it, maybe shoot her a few times, die. Totally legit victory. I don't want to hear it. The debut. I don't think it was a debut. I think they were just allowed to have the song for the episode, just for that one episode. All right, Logarius. Metallica could never. I'm a Metallica fan. Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget, my son, to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin. Until the Sandman he comes. I had to get flattened by a beast man. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said young man. Martin Logarius. Yeah, Martin Log. Hi, doggy. This has gone incredibly fast. I mean, it is base new game, and I'm built up for like new game plus 2 right now, but you know, you get the idea. And you know, it's totally legit. Until the Tonitrus man comes. Yeah, sleep with one eye open. Young man, there's no need to feel crass. I said, young man. Stick your hand in my ass. I said, young man. That's a Game Grumps reference, by the way. I don't need anybody judging me for saying that. That's a Game Grumps reference. Very old Game Grumps reference now that I think about it. Mary Logger, you're gonna meet the Yharnam cop. Oh, I'm no cop. I'm an adventurer. You know what? I'm gonna open this gate. Yeah, I tried using this as a thumbnail some time ago. But it didn't work out because I'm a dum-dum. Trying to think. In what way could I use it? Maybe like this? I am recording, so yeah, the reason I'm a dum-dum is because I forgot to turn these off. And the chat. So it's like, let me see if I can't use it as a thumbnail this time. Because it's a, you know, it's a good visual right here. Try to line it up. I could slow that down. Okay. Turn this back on. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. So, how are you doing so much damage with the Tonitrus? Sorry, just got here. Oh yeah, the blood gems that I'm using, I'm fully maxed out. I've got like 580 AR right now, and it's the blood gems on top of this thing. I'm running. I think it tells you which ones I have equipped. I think. Does it not? Okay, it doesn't tell me which ones I have equipped currently, but I've got two 24%ers. Physical damage, and a waning blood gem that's a 13%er, I think, but it's nourishing, so it also affects my lightning damage. It tells you on the weapon? Oh, here we go. Yeah, physical damage 24%, physical damage 24%, and one 13.7%er with a 7.5 physical attack on there. So lots of physical attack, and it's just boosted and boosted and boosted by lightning. Very strong. And I'm also using the beast runes, which gives me extra beast blood. And, you know, no fall damage. You know, that's fun. A quick trip to the cum dungeon will definitely do that. Yeah. Plus, I'm level 100. I know you usually make a build with a level 90 character, but I wanted 100 this time around. I don't need any more than level 100. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna bold out. Ugh. Whoa. Must have drank too much last night. Henrik, the old hunter. You know, he must have just gone crazy. Logarius, yeah, Logarius. In all honesty, Logarius is pretty forgettable. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but unless I need something from Canehurst, he's pretty forgettable. There's no rules! Ah, the grannies. Doesn't matter if I'm level 100. They're still a problem. I love my 99 arcane build sometimes. It's nice to go a little back. I guess they aren't much of a challenge because Granny just upped me. Uppercutted me and I'm totally fine. I found out that these guys are actually weak to bolt. Either that or they're weak to blunt damage. You merely adopted the overlevel. I was born into it. I did my legs this morning. And that kicked my ass because I did lots of squats. I even made a YouTube short video. I even made a funny YouTube short video about it that you should all watch right now. You know, just putting it out there. It'll show you just how strong I am. Blood lookers are so fucking weird. I always have to comment on that. Because they are. They're weird looking. Did they used to be people? They had like weirdly humanoid bodies and hair. Should only take a couple minutes to get through here. Tomb molded by it. I see what you did there. I didn't see the meta level till I was a man, and then it was nothing but blinding. What is meta anymore for a game that's a fucking decade old? 100 tools don't hard cap, so you're doing nuts damage with hentai ebriatus. Yeah, that's kind of the cool thing. 100 tools do not have a limit. You're limited only by how much of whatever thing it's, I think they scale with arcane. Ow. I got a dart in my neck. That's a fun feeling. When Jim Bro tried to flex on you, but suddenly he can't even move the weight. I can move the weight. Plenty of weight. The noodles of Abby go. You're limited only by your imagination. Did she just run right up to me? Did she just walk up slowly? Was she about to hit me with that secret ninja art, 1,000 Years of Death? I imagine it always says do another arcane build. The Chicago calls. The Chicago does arcane damage, doesn't it? Right? I believe it does. Yeah, the Chicago, at best I can curl 30 pounds. I usually use 30s for refs, but like, I could do more, but can I say something out of pocket? I can't stop you. Alright, Martin Logue. Are you gonna be much of a challenge this time, you friggin' douche? Oh, they'll converge on you. Here I had no idea. Ow! Yeah, you are gonna be a problem, aren't you? That, you know, souls of the damned. Yeah, I have much more time for this than I thought. Smack him on the back. He's choking on something, I'll fix it. Back, back. Pretty sure I dodged, but whatever. How did he... What the hell? Well, put back. You friggin' jerk. Nobody will miss you. Don't hurt my boy Martin Logarius King Jr. Last time I heard a girl saying that, I ended up in jail in-game. Saying... what, exactly? Alright, that's all taken care of. Time for the DLC. Over this way. So, we're gonna go Cathedral Ward. And his young ward! Oh yeah. Really, that particular account? Yeah, I can't stop you. Oh, I gotcha. This way, get the fit, even though I'm not gonna wear it because I'm wearing a much better fit. Curse their fiends, their entire bloodline, their pet, their grandma, and the next door neighbor. Forever true. So I learned to ask, is that a yes? I mean, is it going to be inappropriate? If it's not appropriate, then I'd rather you didn't say it. But if it's not anything that's going to get anybody in trouble, then whatever. No, I think a Chikage is an arcane weapon. I did a magic built in Demon Souls, only to find out the Moonlight Sword was a faith weapon. I'm still salty about it. Okay, the Chikage is blood-tinged weapon. Okay. Ow. The old, yeah, actually, I wanted to wear the Tomb Prospector set, but like, I put this on, I'm like, okay, I got this shit on though. There's no point in changing. Moonlight in Demon Souls is not something we talk about. That game was fun but flawed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was FromSoft's first real attempt at making a game like that. You know, can't knock them for it. They had every fucking opportunity in the world to fix what was wrong with the game, and, you know, but Pro 119, how you doing? How you doing? You're just in time for the DLC. Just in time to watch me dominate the DLC. It's like I dominated everything else with this build. I love the Tonitrus. I really do. So I'll have to pick up demons at some point. I'm intrigued by it, but like you can tell, I don't know, I'm not super invested in it. Oh boy, we got fat blood lickers now. Lovely. Don't shoot me, bro. Yeah, don't bullet tase me, bro. Lies of P or Bloodborne, which one is better? They're... I can't say which one is definitively better. As for what's more consistent, I feel like Lies of P is more consistent as far as performance goes, because there are times where the amount of damage that you take, or the amount of damage that you do is always like the same. But like, that damage that you take, or other like viscerals, you know. And Lies of P, when you go to get the critical, you just get it. But with Bloodborne, it's like fucking anybody's guess if you're gonna get it, regardless of positioning. So, as far as performance goes, I'm gonna have to give it to Lies of P. As far as weapons and shit, it's gonna be Bloodborne. I can't say one's really better, definitively better, or the one or the other, but, you know, one they both have their perks, or quirks about them. As much as I love Bloodborne thematically, along with all these crazy-ass weapons and storytelling and whatnot, it does suffer from the jank of being a decade old. Is Bloodborne janky? Yeah. Do I still love it? Yeah. I could probably kill that guy, but no, I'm not gonna deal with it. It doesn't matter that Ludwig is resistant to electricity. It doesn't matter. It also doesn't. I think he's also resistant to blunt, but you know that doesn't matter. Let us power through his defenses like it's nothing. Just kind of like everything else. He thinks he's bad because he was the first church hunter. No, that was Lawrence. All right, horseman. You and me. Can you handle the shock stick? I think not. See, he can't handle it. He's falling to pieces here. I thought he was gonna get stunned there. I was wrong. Crap. Okay. No, like, there, he should have stunned. But, like, that's part of the consistency thing. There are times where I'll smack him, like, twice, and he'll instantly stun and fall down. Then there are times where I do that. Right? I take out 40% of his health within 10 seconds, and he doesn't give a fuck. That's the consistency thing I'm talking about. It's never the same, not even from run to run. And something like Lies of P, you don't have to worry about that. The same thing's pretty much just going to happen every time, you know? As far as when they're going to stun and, you know, depending on the amount of damage that you do. Okay, now this time, stun when you should. Missed. Yeah. Keep going. He kept running past me. He did it like 4 times. May as well be wielding more with how much damage you're doing. Are you gonna do a Lies of P run with 2 Dragon Sword only? I've done that before, but like a while ago, before the DLC, the DLC ever came out. All right, can we not loop this over and over with the whole me getting stunned? You know, just come on, Ludwig, act the way you should. We got blood. We got lightning. Do it again. Smack, smack. There we go. Smack, lightning. There we go. Smack. Ow. Heal up. Ow. What the fuck? Why can't I reach him? He keeps backing up just out of range. Over and over again. Why? No, that is not normal. Keep thinking I'm gonna be able to get him, but no, I keep fucking missing. Yeah, if I get... Yeah, with him running past me and me just straight up missing, even though he's directly in front of me, it just... I've hit him from longer distances with shorter weapons, so how does that make any sense? I just gotta get him to stop running directly past me. Like, I'm right here and I missed. Okay. Yeah, now he falls down. Ow. There we go. Oh, okay, now you get a stun. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing I was talking about with the whole consistency thing. I was standing right in front of him and it wouldn't give me the visceral. Visceral, please, thank you. Gave it to me that time. Should finish him, or knock him down at least. That'll finish him. There we go. Just had to get him to stop running past me. Aren't you gonna play Hollow Knight? Yeah, 4 fucking months of you bringing this up, and every time I say no. Yeah, I really think this joke's run its course, so I'd appreciate it if you stop bringing it up. Every time you bring it up, it legit sours my mood. She just power... How did she hyper armor through my attack? We don't get hyper armor, but she does. Don't give me that bullshit. We get hyper armor on the charge attack, but she didn't have a charge attack. All she did was pop her weapon out of place. Don't give me that bullshit. She fucking popped her weapon out of place, and that gives her hyper armor, but we get a full fucking charge attack, and it doesn't apply. I ran right past this fucker. Are you kidding me? Not playing Blasphemous either. Now please, can we move on? Enough with the horse shitting me. Let's just move on, please. How did you hyper armor through my attack? I don't get it. Why do... Ugh. Disgusted by the fact that... Why are they keeping the distance like that? That's annoying. Okay, the hopping thing. That's gotta go. Okay, get out of my way. You. This is Vicar Amelia, by the way. It's not just some broad who looks like Vicar Amelia. It is Vicar Amelia. How is she not dead? That's another thing. The game horse-shitting me. No fucking health left. Not dead. 40k talk. I'm in... Not big on 40k either. I don't care if the series is like 40 years old and there's an infinite amount of information to learn about it. We have Sapo Samurai for that. Where's this do? Need this skull. Need that. When I say give me that head, it applies this time. So trying to make a TTS on New Game, not so much on True Torment. True Torment. Oh yeah, that sounds promising. True Torment. I can't wait to get me some True Torment. You don't know what I don't think I have any blue elixir here. I don't. How? Fucking frame 1. That's why these enemies are fucking badly designed. Because you have no fucking time to get out of the way. None. Zero. Nothing whatsoever. They could literally attack you faster than you can move, blink, or attack. They could stun lock you into instant death. Just one of them. And you're forced to fight 20 of them at the same time. Unless you have blue elixir, which I do not. That's horseshit. The guys like this are part of why Liza P could end up being a little better. Is that not ridiculous to anyone else? Like, you take damage before they even bother to fucking swing their arm. Look at that. I was in the middle of my attack, but he still attacked me so fast that he interrupted me. I still got the attack up, but that's ridiculous. Okay, now I found out that I could hide out back here. They'll all come, the rest of them will come down the stairs, and I can just ignore them. Nostalgia always clouds my judgment when it comes to Bloodborne. And yeah, I say it, I've said it over and over before in other streams. I love this game. Don't get me wrong. The aesthetics, beautiful. Weapons, unmatched. You can tell it's 10 years old. You gotta remember, this is pre-Dark Souls 3. Like, in all honesty, these guys are the easiest to run past. Because they're gonna stick themselves into a combo instead of constantly chasing you. Okay, watch out for Grandpa at the top of the stairs. Grandpa brought the blicky. Okay, that's bullshit. How did he instantly turn like that? That doesn't make any sense. I wasn't even in the fucking attack zone, and I still got hurt. I was behind the son of a bitch. You can tell this game is 10 years old. I'll say it as for as many times as I have to until people get it. There we go. Dark Souls 3 took influence from this game in the worst ways possible somehow. Yeah, the fact that this son of a bitch can slam the area in front of him with a fucking with one of those IV stands, and you can stand behind him and still get hit by the fucking thing? Really? Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of that no fall damage thing. Why is there a hunter here? I just think it's weird how there's a hunter here. Are you gonna try Sekiro? Probably not. Hey, it's a great big family reunion. Me and my kin. Get it? Kin? Because they're... Whatever. This way, because the spawn point's over here. There he is. You just start hacking away. Or smacking away. They're gonna call it to the stars now. Interrupt me from smacking away. Yeah, I got big old tree protecting me, so I'm fine. Peak gameplay. Well, difficult. Oof. Well, time for Maria. Living Failures doesn't get a joke name because they are the joke. I used Tonitrus to beat these guys in Moonlight build. The best theme is coming from the space. Okay, time to take on Blood Lady. You ready, Blood Lady? Nope. Your rib cage isn't wide enough. Let me fix that. Oh, where you going? Nope. I'll fix it again if I have to. I'll fix it as many times as I have to until that rib cage is fully fixed. Smack, smack. The range on this thing does kind of bug me. Wrong thing. Smack, smack, smack. I somehow dodged that even though that was totally the wrong time. Okay. She's keeping her distance. Okay. The whole keeping the distance thing is really, that really bugs me. Because you gotta stand back and let her do her thing, and then stand back and let her do her thing, and then stand back and let her do her thing. Wait for a chance to get in and still get fucking hit even though you dodge at the right time. Because you see that? That when I dodged when she did that swipe downward? I dodged before she even did, or like, the dodge was done before she even bothered to attack, and I still dodged through it. So, yeah. Tell me how that made any sense. I shouldn't have survived that. Alright. Whoop. And like that, I shouldn't have dodged. I shouldn't have been able to dodge that, but it gave it to me. Or, okay. You're bullshitting me now. But that doesn't hit. Come on. But that hits. Come on. Stop your bullshitting me and let's go. I did press the dodge button, just so everybody knows, but it didn't come out. The dodging around thing is starting to bug me. Okay, the game didn't accept my gun, I guess. Man, she is fucking slippery today. Oh, come on. It won't accept my gun. I keep fucking pressing the button and it won't do it. Like, I'm not, the fucking animation for it won't even start. Why? Like, I've got a whole 2 seconds to fucking do it, and I press it over and over, and there's no response. Why? It's just like with the fucking dodge earlier when I was fighting Ebrietas. There's nothing that bugs me more than the game just fucking ignoring my inputs. I even tried doing it even before she even bothered to attack a couple of times, and it didn't matter. The game just didn't do anything. I was able to move backward, though. Plenty of moving backward. Now, can you please stop horseshitting me and just do what I tell you? I say it every time. This could go so smoothly if you just fucking do what I tell you. Dodging out of the way even though the attack should have hit me and it not hitting me. There are times where I get out of the way but it still fucking hits me. Candy. That. Shooter. Get hit, he'll still somehow. No. Maybe get a few whaps. Yeah, I was out of stamina. What are you aiming at? A little transform. Maybe heal up. Give her a couple whaps. Take my hand into her chest. Widen that rib cage just a little bit because she needs it. Some say her heart exploded 3 times that day. Get away from her. Transform attack. Kill her. There we go. That's how it should have went the first couple of times, like I always say. Grab that. Light lamp. Yeah, like, you know, there's nothing that bugs me more than the game just saying, me telling it, okay, do the thing, and it just going, nah. That's another thing that Lies of P doesn't do. When I tell it to do something, it does the thing. So, you know. Unless there's frame drops, in which case, it might be a little harder for my game to do the thing. But as of right now, there are no frame drops in this game, so there's no reason that it shouldn't be doing the thing. Because sometimes I do get frame drops with Lies of P, though it's very rare. The performance on the game is actually rather good. You know that I wouldn't have this issue if we got that 60 FPS. Favorite special weapon from Lies of P. Favorite special weapon from Lies of P. Oh, there's so many good ones. Maybe the Holy Sword of the Ark. Well, wait, we haven't considered the DLC. The Frozen Feast, almost definitely the Frozen Feast. I love that slow-ass gameplay and horrible gimmick. Don't get me wrong, the Frozen Feast can actually hit very hard, but you know, for all of 5 seconds. Yeah, the Pale Knight's pretty cool. You know what, base game is probably Holy Sword, and the DLC, I'll give it to the Pale Knight. It's strong, fast, reliable. It's hard to hate it. Unlike these shark men, like that. Ro reached out to to hit me, and it didn't hit me somehow, even though I was right in his face. I didn't even dodge, by the way. At no point did I dodge. Frozen fecal matter. Yeah, it is not. You thought you were hot shit in a champagne glass, or really cold diarrhea in a Dixie cup. What about the D? What about the D? Don't get me wrong, the glaive is great. It's an awesome weapon. One of the best, but I don't know if it's my favorite. It's one of the best weapons. And all honesty, the moveset on it isn't all that good, but that counter is great. The best counter in the game. Well, consistently the best counter in the game. The actual best counter in the game comes from the Dancer Blade. When you use the wrench head with it. Smack, smack. And here we are at the Orphan. That didn't take long, did it? We actually would have been here earlier had it not been for the flum-ups. Full. You know, we'll see how this goes. You know, we'll see how this goes. I mean, he's not weak to electricity, so. All right, time for the Orphan. Time to re-orphan this orphan. You gonna jump over me? That's a darn shame. Weapon. Wow. Just kill me. Not dealing with this. That's twice now. Weapon at risk. And that's because this thing only has 100 durability. While like every other fucking weapon in the game has 200. That's irritating. Back to the hunter's dream to repair this bitch. You know, we just got started, and we were even with the broken weapon, we were still doing some decent damage. But I am not dealing with it. I am fighting with the full force of this weapon, not compromising on this shit. Eat the umbilical cord while I'm at it. Eat Prilosec. Gonna bring you joy. Fortified weapon. Repair weapon, there we go. Fix this bitch. Fix that bitch, because whatever. Okay. Now. Enough with this foolishness. Beat Anguish Guardian with the Holy Sword of my first try, and then I struggled with the Two-Dragon Sword. The Two-Dragon Sword, in all honesty, isn't that good. Don't get me wrong, the counter on it is great. But, like... All that, oh, it's the best weapon in the game, oh, it's definitely top 3. No, it's not. This is coming from someone who's run these weapons a bunch of fucking times. Doesn't Chicago have 150 durability, something like that? Probably, but like, it's better than what I've got. Back again, big boy. And this time, my weapon is totally not gonna break. Right? We'll see to that. Okay, I shouldn't have gotten swiped by that because I was behind him. That second time was my fault. But that first time I shouldn't have gotten hit. And for whatever reason, he's not jumping over me when he should be. He should be jumping at me, but he's not jumping at me. He just keeps like my past 20 fucking fights with this guy, he's done the same thing. Slide up to me. Even though out of both those actions, I think the slide up is the lower probability of happening. But it just keeps happening. Yeah, you wouldn't. But I get it. The probability in this game doesn't make a whole lot of fucking sense. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to get some simple gems with this bitch. Okay, let's see what we got. You gonna do the right thing? There we go. This thing's great for getting backstabs. Yeah, I probably would have done more damage had I not gone for the backstab, but whatever. Pretty comparable amount of damage. Next. Can I get a backstab? Oh no, he turned around too early. Tricky son of a bitch. Yeah. Let me widen out that spine for you, man. Yep. Wait for it. Smack his back. He's calling out for Mala, of course, immediate. I knew that was gonna happen, but I went for it anyway, just wishful thinking. Wishful thinking that he wouldn't. You're doing it again. You son of a bitch. Son of a great one. You son of a bleeblock. Okay, turn around. No, you bullshitted me again. You bullshitted me again. He fucking animation canceled into an instant swipe and directly behind him. You bullshitted me again. Ah, yeah. He didn't even get done with that second slam before he fucking animation canceled into a swipe. That's part of what makes Orphan so difficult to deal with, and that is that he can animation cancel. And in fact, I believe he was the precursor to Melania for being able to do that. Just like Melania can animation cancel, he was the first to do that, I think. Back. Right now his spine a little bit. Spinal correction, because he needs it. Oh. Thought he was gonna immediately. I was wrong. Now this thing is actually great for getting backstabs, just the way it sweeps. Okay. We got him in a loop here, folks. I'll take it. Okay, that takes too much time. Okay, I should've just went for the visceral. Get a call out for Mama again? Not this time. Oh, I thought... Okay. Ooh. Where is he going? Careful. Trying to hit me with the placenta. Ooh. Where is he going? You get your little ass back here. Fuck. Spamming bastard. It's been forever since I saw that combo. How did I totally miss it? God. Stay put. Jeez. A swing and a miss, 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 over and over again. I know the range on this weapon isn't great, but it's not that bad. Bitch. Alright, Lawrence time. Yeah, that's... he doesn't like to stay put, does he? Purchase items. Get a few more of those, can never have enough. I could have bought some blue elixirs, but I just didn't bother. Yeah, we were doing good damage to Orphan, it's just that couldn't get him to stay put, little bastard. At least I got that, you know, his first half into a loop. I honestly would have done more damage to him before the phase transition if I had... I wanted to see what would happen if I get the second charge attack, but I guess it just took too long. Rather, I probably would have done more damage if I just did a tap R2 instead. All things considered, Lawrence has got a pretty devious run back. It's like a gauntlet of enemies. Flaming Cleric Beast, Granddaddy, Gehrman, and the Moon. It's the Moon! Moon! No, you can't come. What's up, Flame Man? You ready to flame on? I got my Zappy Zaps ready. He's got that left hook going. Missed. Swing and a miss. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, what are you gonna do now? Gonna go in for the hug. I don't want no hugs. Fill up, please. Do it again. Back. Oh yeah. Boost up. I dodged through it and he still got me. Come back here. Healing up. I appreciate it. Going for the hug again. Gotta break that arm? Nope. Doing it again, huh? I got him in a loop here, folks. I don't know if I broke the AI or what. Okay. That's what you get. Probably face transition soon. Probably. I think so. There it is. What are you gonna do first? That's what I thought. Get away from him. Go to the side, please. Go up. Yep. Smack, smack. Pay attention to what he's doing. Go up, maybe. There we go. Boost on. Couple smacks going. Finish it. It's over. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I killed him faster than an orphan. What was with that loop, though? I must have busted his AI or something. Maybe he was getting too pissed off at the fact that I was dodging too good. Okay. Time for Daddy Gehrman. Granddaddy Gehrman. How's my weapon durability looking? Okay, we're at 84 weapon durability. I just had to make sure. We got kind of a long boss fight coming. I refuse to let you kill me. He's not trying to help us. He's just a homicidal old coot. No. Bad grandpa. Crap. Crap. Did I send him out of his first attack? His second attack, I mean? He's still got... I feel like it was out of range. Yeah. Crap. Come on. No. This is what I don't like about his fight, is the fact that he can just straight up stun lock you. Like, come on. How are you supposed to tell that's coming? And the fact that you can still get the counter, but he still gets you just because he feels like it. That's one thing I never liked about his fights. He's doing this now? He's not even at phase 3 yet. Again, the game's just straight up bullshitting me. Now it gives me the counter without any trouble, so tell me how that makes any sense. It's giving me the counter, these counters back to back for no trouble. Please die. There we go. Why did he do his wind scythe attack in phase 2? He's not supposed to do that till phase 3. Okay. Moving on. Okay, is she gonna jump at me? Certainly is. Watch out for her. What in the hell is she doing? Yeah, these past couple of runs, she just refuses to stay put. She just kind of does the same thing over and over. Jumps at you, then tail swipes, and jumps at you, and freaks out, and tail swipes, and then jumps at you, and then freaks out, and then tail swipes, and runs away over and over. There's my stun. Still no stun, huh? I don't know why it's not giving it to me. Still no stun. Still no stun. Come on. An entire fucking health bar. Where'd she go? Still no stun? Yeesh. Really? What was with my stun? Okay. Whatever. Well, GG's, I guess. Moon Presence is a victim of everyone. She's been super fucking ornery these past couple of runs. Super ornery. Like, she'll jump at you, and then she'll run away, and then she'll fucking do her crawl attack, and then run away, and then do her crawl attack, and then run away, and just
signed and sealed.
Won't fucking stay put. Then the tail swipes over and over. Just exhausting. You know, it's kind of crazy just how much they scale New Game Plus. They scale it really, really high. Just for the first time. Except Lawrence. They might have scaled him a little too high. Because Lawrence, regardless of how much, I think up to and beyond New Game Plus 2, doesn't matter how much health or defense you have, he one-shots you when he swipes at you. With his left arm. With his right arm, not so much. But with his left arm, it's one-shot every time. And I gotta tell you, there is such a thing as too much. They incredibly overtuned. Super overturned. Even for something like New Game Plus 2. Doesn't matter if you're max level, you're gonna die. It can happen at any time. Oh, nothing to see here. Looks we've established our... No, you should definitely doubt this weapon's durability, because it's let me down like 3 times already. Once off-stream and 2 on-stream. At this point, I feel like Blackwater just lives to be contrarian. Like, it doesn't matter what you say, they'll say the opposite. Like I could say, oh man, tornadoes are bad. They're, you know, they rip up homes and they can result in a lot of people getting hurt. And then they'll say it's like, no, tornadoes are good. Skill issue. Oh, what's your favorite game? Oh, that's what it is? Well, then it's a bad game. Where am I going? Up the stairs. Red isn't red. Do you think red is red? Yeah? Well, it's not. Gonna do the chalice spot? No. Hell no. Which tornadoes are bad. I do crack myself up sometimes. See, whenever I'm contrarian, it's an accident. And I feel like Elden Ring is a cool game. You like that one? Alright. Y'all wanted the rematch. Or one of you wanted the rematch. Ah, low battery. Why is it only ever in the middle of a boss fight? Can the low battery just fuck off when I'm not in the middle until I'm out of a boss fight? It always insists on doing it during the boss fight. There's my handbrake. There we go. Give me the visceral. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. And it's over. I want it to be over and done with. I'm tired, boss. Those controller battery is what you should doubt. Every time. It's only ever in the middle of a boss fight. It's never when I'm just walking around. What the hell is white? Yeah, it's never when I'm just walking around. It's not when I'm, you know, fighting regular enemies or, you know, just, you know, shooting the shit or whatever. No, no, no. It's only exclusively in the middle of a boss fight. Yeah, it actually stood a chance because I got distracted. That same fucking message always gets in the way right when I'm in the middle of a boss fight. It's as annoying. It's as annoying as a mandated Windows update. You know, that screen that pops up that says, pick a time. It says, we're not giving you a choice. You either update it or you don't get to use your computer anymore. Because this message will just pop up over and over. Kind of like that time Markiplier was playing Pogo Stuck. And he almost got to where he was going, but right as soon as he was about to get there, the whole fucking game froze and was interrupted by the message. Then when he clicked out of it, the game instantly fucked up. What time do you want to update? Pick a time. Do it. Windows won't stop fucking. Microsoft won't stop fucking things up, by the way. They just won't. Like, even to something as simple as changing the UI in the computer that's been exactly the same for the past 6 years for me. I'm on my other computer. But like, you know what? Let's change everything because. Now lock is at the top. Like when I go to, you know, turn off the computer, lock is at the top of the options when it used to be at the bottom. So now my instinct is all fucked up because I gotta change it after 6 years. Oh yeah, he can hyper on it. He's a beast. Oh, that you. That was the right time. Okay.
Oh, what's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me.
But that wasn't the right time.
It's enough to make a man sick.
The hell? Here we go. Actually smack his back on here? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Always backed up against something. Always. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be the wall. Could be the fence. Could be some fucking tombstones. Could be the tree. He's always backed up against something. Irritating. Well, I'm not gonna fight him again. Because that was the run. The idea was to get through this with the Tonitrus. I'm fan-friggin-tastic and back here again. You forget that Microsoft is run by the devil. Suppose we could do something else, but like, we've been at it for a couple hours. You know, not a bad turnaround as far as people. Yeah, I could have done with a little less fuck-ups. Boss is hard, so I don't blame him. Well, I mean, he's not... Took him down... I was about to take him down pretty easy. Just that... I was counting on him not being backed up against a wall. So I can get the heavy attack off, but no. No. He had to be backed up against something. Always. Do something else. Well, I don't know what else to do. I wonder if the doll has any pot for you. Yeah, that shit's great for my glaucoma. So, I would think this Tonitrus has a tiny Tonitrus special attack, but it doesn't. Yeah, you'd think so. But no. It can't be anything that cool. Even though the tiny Tonitrus actually doesn't do all that much damage. Even with max scaling. Or rather, max level. Whatever the fuck. So yeah. Mind if I leave some good gem glyphs for the future Moonlight stream? Yeah, hold on. Let me switch. You might see the screen blank out for a second. Let me pull up Notepad. Alright, go! Officer Balls. You should play shooters. Should play shooters live on stream. Yeah, it could be fun. Depends on the shooter. I'm not a Call of Duty guy, so don't bother suggesting it to me. Don't bother even saying it. Besides, you know, you and I both know that Call of Duty isn't fun anymore. It wasn't. Don't tell me it is. By the way. You know, 8 Black Ops in. So, I don't even know what else we could do. I do know what else we could do. We could wrap up Black Myth. But, I'm not in the mood. I'm really not in the mood. Doom, you mean. Okay, so let's... holy... Gonna go... Radial. What is that? PWFF22GU. I'd love a Dark Souls 2 playthrough. Yeah, that could be fun. I used to. Yeah, in all honesty, I played Dark Souls 2 just as much as I played Dark Souls 3. But the thing is that no matter how many times I played through Dark Souls, don't get me wrong, I played through Dark Souls 3 so many times, I have no desire to play through it anymore. Back when it first came out in 2016, I think, I played through it over and over and over and over and over again. To the point where it's just like, this isn't fun anymore. I got so sick of it. I'm still sick of it, like fucking 6 years later. Dark Souls 2, though? Yeah, it's janky. Don't get me wrong. It is janky. It is broken. It is crazily fucking, you know, crazily prepared. But, like, at the same time, it's got a charm to it, doesn't it? It's got quite the charm to it. We'll probably move Notepad over to this screen now. So, check my list. Let's see the screen blank out again. It blanks out for whatever reason whenever I change input. I don't see why that messes with OBS, but whatever. Oh, that's a nice view. I do still have Doom the Dark Ages, but alright, get ready, buckle in for the next Lies of P run. Yeah, I picked this game up because it looked interesting, because we could build like mechs and stuff. Kazan, I'm about done with that. Elden Ring I'm not sick of, but I'm not. Oh wait, you sent me something. Remember that Dark Souls stream you were not having fun towards the end? I wasn't having fun at all, actually. U7. And then, yeah. U7KWNZSA. Let me boot up my game. I got a decent glyph in my Moonlight build. I am replaying through Dark Souls 2 again because I deleted my save by accident a few days ago, and I'm having a blast. The time only got fucking pissed with being in the Undead Crypt. I didn't know it. You didn't know it. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I haven't touched Stellar Blade in like a year. It was last year. We were about to go on vacation. I played through Stellar Blade for hours and hours and hours. I never beat it. Don't get me wrong. I could have, but I got through like 80% of the game. But we went on vacation, we came back, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have a desire to play through it anymore. I didn't just beat Disgaea 7, I fucking finished Disgaea 7. I should do a new, I don't know. Because like, look, Stellar Blade is very, like, mission-oriented. Or rather, it's not mission-oriented. You explore through it, you know? There's a lot of side content. It's hard to do, like, videos on it. If anything, it'd just be videos of me doing stupid shit. Or having cool boss fights or something. But even then, there are other videos out there that are better, you know? Better with the boss fights, better jokes. Don't get me wrong, spending time with me is, I'm sure, quite, you know, satisfying, but I've been told before that my voice is annoying, so I've been told several times that my voice is annoying, actually. Neo 2 is great. So, let me see. I'm trying to see if there's... Oh, my dad sent me something. I guess now could be a great time to think critically about how this channel is going to go. Because I've been thinking, you know. Like your voice, it's charming. Yeah, well. I may have to revisit this glyph thing on another stream. Good glyphs are kind of hard to find with nourishing gems. If I was a gay man, I'd be a... yeah, I've been told that. I've been told that quite often. I've had more gay men and trans women flirt with me than actual women. The only time I had a woman flirt with me was when I was 16. She was 10 years older than me. And she had no idea. No clue. So it's like, you know, at first she was seeing a cute guy, but then as I told her my age, and all of a sudden she was seeing cell bars. Ding. But trust me, with this, it's worth it. You know, it's worth that fucking 20 years. Well, I'm sorry, that slap on the wrist. Whoever told you your voice is annoying clearly doesn't have an appreciation for the fine qualities of life. And I've been told several times since I started YouTube that my voice blows. Most of these glyphs, you have to beat many such cases. Now's a good time to think critically about the future of this channel. Because, like, don't get me wrong. Doing the video games is great. Doing the streams is great, like this. But you know how they say when it's like, when you do Souls-like, you have to do Souls-like always, because if you step outside of that, your channel's just gonna die, which I just think is horseshit. It's part of, like, staying in your lane, be part of your niche, and only ever do that. Because if you don't ever do that, what you have now is gonna go away. And honestly, there is some reality to that. But for me, I want to remain nuanced. So, yeah. So I'm thinking, what other stuff could I do? Because that table back there? What about the backlogs? He does challenge runs. That's different. Backlogs isn't specifically a Souls-like guy. He's a challenge run guy. So if it's a game that could be particularly challenging and he does a challenge run for it, you know, that applies. But it's not just games. I mean, like, different kinds of content. You know what that is back there? That's a review table. That's my review. Or that's what it was supposed to be. But, like, I cannot for the life of me get the fucking microphones. It's like, look, I don't have a professional camera. You know what I've got? I've got a phone. I've got a camcorder, and I've got, you know, those special mobile mics that you attach to it. But I can't for the fucking life of me get those things to work with my phone. And camcorders are a scam, by the way. They say, oh, 4K. 4K means nothing. It's not recording in 4K quality. It's measuring by the number of pixels on the screen. So yeah, there's technically, you know, 4K information on there, but it's not actually recording in 4K. Yeah. So if there's ever anything else you wanted to see me doing as a person, now's the time to suggest it. Because I gotta think about what to do. There's gotta be there's other stuff to do. I can't just be a Souls-like guy. That was never the plan. Wait, what am I doing? Why are we talking like this? The game's over, you know? Now you can see my patchy fucking face. And, you know, in full quality, instead of looking at the game screen the whole time. Let me turn this off. Because we're done with the gaming for today. What about politics? Politics? Nah. If there's one thing that Noah doesn't do, it's drama. Politics and gaming like Doomcock. Doomcock. Yeah, there's gotta be a way that we can review me. Look, I found some bomb-ass memes the other day, but there's got to be a way I can share those with people, like safely. Maybe over Instagram or something. No politics, no drama. That shit's lame. Maybe not over Instagram. Maybe I could like email them to me and I'll email them to myself. Yeah, I have to follow my heart. Like I gotta, you know what? You know what? One of the ideas that I had. You know what I got over there right now? A bunch of different flavors of ghost protein. I wanted to do, and which is part of why I bought that fucking table, is so I could, you know, do stupid shit while at that table, while reviewing stupid shit. Well, don't get me wrong, no, ghost protein is actually very good, but I haven't tried all the flavors, and now would be a good time to do that. Hope you could try. We have to follow your heart and hope it turns out for the best. I can only ever hope. I have to, Charlie. I have to. Oh well. Okay, this is so for the rest of this. It's kind of directionless now. So I guess I'll call it here. If you want to do it, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I mean, I gotta figure out what's gonna be the best way to do that. If I can get those freaking microphones to work, I could use that camcorder. Look, the camcorder's not good for much, but it'll at least be good for me reviewing at that table. So, what about Low Tier God? That dude did food reviews out of his car while doing video games. What about Low Tier God? I guess I'll call it here until I can, you know, now that I'm talking kind of aimless. Because I don't have a proper way to share memes with you guys right now. Because, you know, Asmon Gold does stuff like that all the time, where he sees stupid shit, looks at it and goes, yeah, right, yeah, yeah, of course, absolutely. You know, people like it, so hey, if he made it work. It's your channel in the end. People always keep filtering in and out. The real ones stay no matter what. Do what makes you happy. Yeah, I'll tell you this right now. Dark Souls 3 ain't making me happy. Cause like, look, I dropped $40 on the complete edition of the game, right? But I'm playing through it thinking it's like, man, I don't really want to play through this, but I think this will make for some good content. And then I'm about halfway through the dancers fight, and I'm like, you'll find your niche. Well, my niche is so, I don't know. It's like it keeps you so boxed in, you know? When people find a niche, it's like, don't get me wrong, it's great that they can run with it, but it's so fucking one note, and I can't do that. You know, I've always been the Gray Slop 3 in 2025. I don't know what that means. Can't do. I don't want to be. You know, I've always been, even back when I was an artist. I had so many chances to write. Don't get me wrong. I wrote a shitload of stories, and I had so many chances because I didn't just write the stories. I drew it all out. I had it ready to go, but like fucking, I never finished them because I just went on to the next thing, right? Next project. Now here, I'm not doing it. I'm not making projects aimlessly, but like, at the same time, if I want to do something different, I would hope it would be seen instead of. The mech game sounds like it could be fun. It is fun, or at least from what I've seen. I haven't touched it yet, but it looks fun. You know, as long as it's neat, right? I have all these games that we could play on here. With like Power Wash Simulator. Nobody give a shit about Power Wash Simulator, even though it is a very incredibly satisfying game. Unbeatable, not quite my thing. We got Crime Scene Cleaner that I could do. Haven't touched that. Ina Dream Barbecue. Same thing with Armored Core 6. That's a good game. Yeah, we could play Armored Core. I've been thinking about it for like 2 years now. There's one game on here that I shouldn't mention, and I don't recommend it. I don't personally recommend anybody play. Supermarket Simulator. It's a couple of you wanted Supermarket Simulator, I believe. I don't know. I'll think about it. Go on, folks. It's been a fun stream. Thanks for joining me. I'll come up with some better stuff to do. I mean, we're gonna still do more Bloodborne, but like, here's a fantastic FPS game. Trepong 2, if you want to do FPS games. Haven't heard of that one. But thanks for joining me, and maybe the next stream will be the Holy Moonlight Blade. Well, I don't know. The Holy Moonlight Blade is something you got to do in New Game Plus, so that might have to wait. I'll have to do something else first. Maybe Blade of Mercy. No, Burial Blade. Burial Blade's next. So we're doing Burial Blade next, if Bloodborne's the next stream. So